everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We're back on Saturday Live.
Good morning, guys.
I'm Tali, this is Roberta, and we are inside the Bridal Finery in Winter Park, Florida. So we are back to our Saturday Lives. I think we kind of skipped out last week.
Yes, we did. We had a client came in.
That's true. So we had a client, so can't feel bad about it. So we wanted to talk about designers. So we have some new designers that are coming into the store, and then of course our collection has just expanded through the past year and a half since we've opened. So before we jump into designers, Roberta, do you want to review our concept?
Yeah, of course. So
and ask lots of questions. So because I've got my phone right here, I can actually answer your questions immediately.
Yeah, so excited about being back live, and our concept of our boutique is a little bit different, a little bit unique, and it's great because it gives bride and access to so many more designers, so many more dresses that they may not even be able to get in Florida. So we have partnerships with designers throughout the country and other luxury bridal boutiques throughout the country that send us basically their overflow of dresses. So kind of like Nordstrom's rack to Nordstrom's, that same concept. We have all the designer labels, a lot of new dresses. Some of them are even unique, one-of-a-kind pieces that the designer produced for a fashion show or a runway and then never recut it again. So we have a lot of unique pieces in this store. And then for the most part,
I love because of social media, everyone's dresses are out there, so it's nice to keep it
and you see the same
and special and
you see there's always one or two dresses from one collection that you just see over and over and over. Yeah. So we love that our brides only get that one dress, and chances of another one of our brides wearing the same dress are very, very slim.
Yeah, occasionally. I think it's happened with 2 or 3 dresses where we get more than one dress in, but for the most part, it's just that dress. So it does really make it special.
And we have a lot of brides coming in that are having shorter engagements. I've been getting a lot of summer weddings. Yeah. For some reason, we've been getting a lot of August and September weddings. Yeah. And with our concept, you can buy off the rack and not have to worry about rush fees, the dress coming in time for alterations, and doing everything in a rush. You have your dress, you're ready, you start alterations 2 months before, and you're done. So we're just all about simplifying the wedding dress purchasing process and being here for you throughout, the whole process as well.
Great. I love that I have myself on this time. So we've got Caroline on here. So shout out to her. She's a local planner. She's always joining us and staying educated, staying in the loop. We love it. So she's an awesome planner that we can definitely refer you to. Perfect. And we've got one of our models on here, Madison. We just did a big project with her. So we are going to be doing a whole special live segment, releasing that information soon. But it is a really great project, and we can't wait to
I'm so excited to share it. Yeah. It's probably, I think, one of the funnest projects we've ever done. Yeah, definitely. I'm super excited to share it.
Yay! Yeah, so what I'll do is let's talk through some of our designers, and I want to post, I'm on my personal, so you'll see Tali Gallo pop up on the live comments, and I'm just going to post even different Instagram tags basically to follow, as well as handles. So that way you're following some of our designers, you can see some of their dresses. So our dresses come from directly designers or boutiques. So one of the new collections that we are getting in that Jamie, our fashion director, has been working on, thank you Jamie, is Ramona Cabeza. So
super excited. Super excited about the Ramona dresses. They're just beautiful. They're all made in the US and 100% silk fabrics, which people sometimes are like, I don't really care about silk. Until you try it on, you care about silk, especially getting married in warmer states. And Florida is very hot. It doesn't matter what time of the year, it may still be very hot. And the silk is just a lighter fabric. It's more of a breathable fabric. And it's a dress that you're gonna wear and it's not gonna weigh you down. So I love Ramona dresses because of that. And Ramona has been designing for so many years. She's the queen of red carpet events.
Oh yeah, she all over is the place. In just Google Ramona, it'll pop up.
Yeah, she's in every red carpet event. I think some A-lister celebrities always wearing her, and her dresses are just flawless. They're classic, timeless, effortless, and they do have a little trend to it, and they are slightly edgy, but still very timeless.
Yeah, definitely.
So, love her dresses.
They fit really well. So I believe there's around 6 or 8 dresses that we're getting in. And again, it's just those gowns. So once they arrive, if you see something on like our Instagram, for example, like if Roberta's trying something on, comment below or screenshot it, text it over, say I want to try this on. So that's really the best way to do it. So if you're not like totally ready to book an appointment, just be following our Instagram, our Facebook, our live videos, and when you see that dress pop up, come in. If you're not seeing exactly what you're looking for, then of course just text us like inspiration photos, and then we can really help you from there. We have like a big variety because we're not trapped by like only certain designers. We can really have anyone in our store that we want. So yeah, cool. So what else? What else is new? So
the Carolina dresses.
Yes.
We haven't talked about those yet. I'll post a couple more pictures today of it. I tried 2 on, I think.
Yeah, so Carolina Herrera, so huge label. She fits in with like the Oscar de la Renta, the Vera Wang. So Carolina Herrera is obviously a very respected designer globally. So she's huge, known for the fit, known for the quality. She uses a lot of like silk file, which is kind of like a finer like taffeta or Mikado. All the dresses we have from her are very clean, which really represent like her designs.
Her aesthetic,
so if you're looking for a really clean, sophisticated, elegant dress, Carolina Herrera is definitely the person to follow, and you should definitely check out the dresses. We only have 4 of them.
Yeah, and even though they are clean, every single one of them have like a little
detachable
detail.
Train.
Yeah,
so,
even with the seams, the detailing, like it's just absolutely gorgeous. Their dresses are flawless. They fit very comfortably too, and we are able to tailor them even more because of the way that the dress is constructed. It fits really well. So I love Carolina dresses. They're not gonna be here long, guys. I doubt they'll be here.
We only have 4, so that's not fun. But yeah, I think that's what we enjoy most about our boutique concept is like, picturing kind of a certain bride, certain personality, a certain style in that dress. So I think that's what's really exciting is that we just don't have like one look in the store.
Yeah.
What about Myra? Did we talk about?
Oh my gosh, Myra. There's one back there. You guys can see it. The one on the left is a Myra gown. You can see it. It's right behind Tali. I just love her details. Every single one of her dresses have some sort of intricate beading or intricate like 3D effect to them. There's one dress that's a strapless. I've tried it on before. It has the option of having a one shoulder. Her dresses are so lightweight too, and really easy and fun to move into. She is an Israeli designer, but she's my favorite Israeli designer. I think her dresses are just made the best out of all of them.
They're super soft. She's
very lightweight
silk, so I definitely am with you on that. Like they have a little bit of sexiness, but they're still like really bridal. I think you get both. That soft, like ethereal look with that sexy look. So a lot of like tools, English nettings, like soft embroidery, beading. So Myra Zollinger is definitely the person to follow.
Yes, she's awesome.
Yeah,
love her dresses.
So we also have Peter Langer dresses.
Yes,
Peter. So those are super hard to find in Florida. I think there's maybe 1 store that carries them. So we have around 4 of his gowns. Really textured, unique play on fabric. So if you're someone that just like loves fabrics, again, a little bit more of a cleaner look. So kind of like the Carolina Herrera's, but a little bit more like texture, a little bit play on the fabric.
Edgier, I think, even though it's still classic.
I'll show you one with the fabric.
It's one of my favorites. Jamie tried it on. Which one are you pulling to make sure I'm talking about the right one? Yes. Jamie tried it on and it is to die for.
Yeah. So
the texture on the fabric is amazing. It looks like it's pleating, but it's not. It's just the texture. Like he added a texture to the fabric that's to die for. So,
love it.
Yeah, there's a photo of Jamie, I think on our Instagram if you scroll down a little bit. I'll put it back on our story today. So watch our story later on today and I'll add that dress to the story. And then I'll add back the Carolina dresses that I tried on. I think I only tried on 2. We have 4, but I tried on 2.
Yeah.
So I'll put them on the story later on today.
And we also have Monique Lullier, so she's one of my all-time favorites. Again, a very big label, very respected. I think every time I've helped someone into Monique Lullier, they're like, this is just so soft, it's so lightweight, even if it's a fuller dress. I will say the Monique Lullier dresses go really quick.
Yeah, they're not lasting very long.
Yeah, so if you see, us post like a Monique Lullier dress and you love the style, book an appointment right away. You can book on our website, but they just go quick because they're just so beautiful and they're classy and they just like fit well, even though they're like very thin, which is hard to do. That kind of like soft structure is really difficult to find.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Monique Lullier is a big one. I'm going to put her handle right here, right now.
And then we received a few new in-barge dresses too. They're really beautiful.
You received like 15, but
yes, that's true. We did get a lot. They're really fun. We haven't taken any photos of them yet, but they're really fun. Great sizes too. We got a lot of 10s, 12s, and I think a few 14s, right?
Yep. Yeah, we have 2 18s that arrived as well. So we love the in-barge dresses when they arrive. We have a good variety of sizes with them.
Yeah,
so,
and the dresses look great. I mean, some of them look brand new. So
they probably like show us the dresses.
I'll show you one, a really fun one.
We're just teasing you, so then you're like, let's come in and try them on.
This is a really fun one. It's a high-low.
Fun reception dress. I think that's another thing too, is a lot of clients may already have their dress, and because they don't have to wait 9 months to special order with us, we actually service a lot of clients looking for reception dresses. So that would be a great one. I love it. We need a model for these live videos.
I know.
If you're interested in modeling, tag below or email us.
This is
one of the Myra dresses.
This is the Myra dress that I was talking about earlier. I love the 3D detailing of it. And I love how soft the skirt is with a little bit of the lace peeking through on the bottom.
Yeah,
love.
Really beautiful. This is like slightly sheer, but it
fit
covers in the right areas.
Yeah,
so.
the fit of the bodice is super sexy and beautiful.
Yay! Good morning, Allie. So she was one of our lovely models for our video we will be releasing soon. So she's also one of our brides. She looks ridiculous in her outfit, in her wedding attire.
Wedding.
So very excited to share that. We're gonna have to do a live video with her after her wedding and hear all the details. So
yeah, because it's just a super unique look too.
Yeah.
So I love when brides. Yes, I love when brides step out of the norm and do something completely different. Yeah, it's awesome. Yay!
Love it.
Okay,
she's
what
loving
other?
the blush dress. So got a comment on the blush. That's a big thing right now is color. So a lot of blush tones. One thing our store doesn't have is like a stark white. One of the reasons being is designers don't normally recommend like a bright white. Be open, see what works with your skin tone, come in, try them on, and get what you love. Don't get wrapped up in that color name. But yeah, we have a lot of blushes, taupes, cafes, like soft ivory hues,
slight
off-white.
nudes. Yeah.
So it's just a little softer for everyone. It's less harsh, and it just always photographs so much better. So photographers recommend it too. So thanks for the comment, Allie. Love it. What other designers? So Inez de Santo.
This new Inez is beautiful.
Hey, let me see. So she's actually the designer of my wedding dress. So absolutely loved wearing one of her dresses because they're just lightweight, they're comfortable, but she always adds a lot of detail to her dresses. So she's known for like the intricate beadwork, without being like flashy or gaudy or heavy. She just knows how to add like that layer. So, excuse me. Her dresses are just like artwork to me. So like there's just so much like focus from like the front, the back, the side. There's like something exciting to see. And I think that's what I love about them.
Yeah.
So.
They are 100% silk as well. She sources all of her fabrics from Italy and France, and they're all made in Toronto, which I think is phenomenal that they are made from scratch there. Like she oversees production.
Yeah.
So it's great. She's involved in the whole process too.
Love
Her
that.
and her daughter too.
Yeah.
Which is awesome as well. Love them both.
Yeah, and they're a larger company, but when they're still like very hands-on and the designer's so involved, I think you just get better quality and better construction, and we just love their dresses. I always recommend when clients are following like Berta, Gali Lahav, some of the big Israeli designers, to also check out Inez de Santo.
Yes.
The fit does tend to be better, in my opinion. So it's really worth looking into her dresses. So definitely that's my little tip, because I know those Israeli designers are all over social media. sometimes it's hard to
taking over
find
the social media world for sure.
Sometimes it's hard to find the people that are maybe spending a little less money on marketing. So they're spending less marketing dollars, you may not come across them, but their fit could be better. So that's kind of my little insider tip there.
Yeah, for
We're
sure.
missing. I feel like we're missing some other designers.
Let's see. I'm looking around to see who we're missing.
Thea. Let's talk about Thea. So
yes.
Thea is a line that we have here that is available off the rack and special order. We also have a collection of skirts from them. So Thea is always in the spotlight. He did make a dress actually recently for Meghan Markle for her Australian tour. It was a beautiful high neck halter crepe. Thea does a lot of play on like full delicate beadwork to like a silk sheath like crepe.
This is one of my favorite Thea dresses right now.
Beautiful. This is actually called the Meghan. So this was actually created for Meghan Markle. So beautiful detail in the back. Love it.
And
again, we need a model so you guys can see these on.
Yeah, you can't tell Megan, but the fit of it is super sexy. It's super, super tailored and fitted. I'll add this one to our story today too.
Oh yeah.
So you can see the fit, because the fit is stunning. And Thea, the designer's name is John, he always makes like super long trains, which are really fun.
Yeah. It's so interesting because I actually had a bride in one of his dresses the other day, and she was like, I just feel like a Greek goddess in this dress. And I was like, oh my gosh, like his whole entire like theme since he started has been like Greek goddess.
Yes.
And she said that when she tried on the dress, and like, did you look up Thea? Like, how do you know this? And she just like, that's how she felt. And I was like, wow, like the designer really nailed it. Like that's how he wanted people to feel in the dress.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. That just happened the other day. So one of my new brides is on. I'm so excited for her wedding. She doesn't live here, but she came down to spend time with family, and we found her in this Santo dress. So thanks for joining. I see you on here. So ask
and
us
my
questions.
bride is on there too. I just saw her.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah, yay! Love seeing our brides on.
Yeah, so let's jump into, we do have a couple of other designers, and if you're ever requesting a certain designer, please reach out to us. We're actually, we've been creating this big database. We've built really great relationships in the industry, so it is possible for us to get a certain designer. Finding a certain dress is a little bit difficult, especially if you're wanting a certain color, certain size. Like there's just millions of dresses out there. However, we always want to see that dress is on your mind, because that could also be a really great inspiration source. We may have something like really similar to it. But if there is a certain designer you're just having trouble finding, or you're really interested in them, we are the place to find that designer for you and possibly get them sent in. So give us a few weeks, of course. Can't get it like overnight, but maybe. But
we try.
Don't want to go there. Okay. So let's jump into some of our client questions. So covered this a little bit, but Robin asked, what sizes do you carry in stock? Do you want to cover this?
Yeah, so that varies, of course, depending on what we can get in at the time, what we have in. But anywhere between a bridal size 2 all the way to a 16, 18. So the 16 and 18s, every time we get them in the store, they go immediately. For some reason, they always like get picked right away for some odd reason, but it just happens. And it just varies depending on what we can source from the designers, what we get in from other stores. But anywhere between a 2 to a 14 is safe. And then right now we do have a few 14s to 18s.
Yeah.
So, but it changes.
Yeah, so it fluctuates. So what happens is we work with a new partner, and they send us a list of dresses that they're interested in sending to our store, and we go through and we hand select which ones we want. Size is a big part of that consideration. So of course we want the quality. We only work with certain designers, the best in the industry, but size is definitely something that's very important for us to have in stock. But again, like Roberta was saying, sometimes we have a lot of 18s, sometimes we're a little low on 18s. We're really honest and upfront, so tell us what size you're looking for, and we'll let you know what, it's a great time to come in now, or wait in 30 days, let's go ahead and book that appointment. So,
correct.
Okay, so next question is from Jamie, not our fashion director, another Jamie. But and actually we kind of covered this. If I want a particular dress, can you source it for me? So again, send us a screenshot of the picture. My cell phone number is actually on our website, so you can text it over, you can email us, whatever you need. The easiest way to do it, DM us a picture and say, do you have anything like this or this exact dress? and then give us, a week to see if we can locate it. And if we can't, we'll also tell you we can't find it. So
yeah, or we may be able to find the sister version of it.
Yeah, totally.
Sometimes a designer makes a dress very similar to that the next season or the previous season.
Yeah.
Or another designer may have something very similar. So we can definitely source something similar to it for you too.
Yeah, and if you haven't tried on, then I would definitely use that photo as more of an inspiration source, because you might end up a completely different direction.
Yeah.
That's really common. So if you have tried on a bunch and you're kind of feeling burnt out, you've gone to several stores, like you're just like really frustrated and no one's really been able to help you, then I think it's a really good idea for you to send that photo over.
Completely agree.
Yeah. Okay, so Irene, is it okay to bring 6 people to my bridal appointment?
So we are an intimate boutique, so we see one bride at a time trying on wedding dresses, and we have this large area that Tali and I are sitting at, and we can accommodate. We've actually had people bring in up to 10 people. It is up to you and up to the dynamic of the group that you're bringing to know whether or not it is a good idea. We have a lot of brides actually that come in by themselves. And it's always up to you. You know how you work better. A lot of people will come in by themselves or just with one person, buy their dress, and then invite everyone back to show them the dress, which we love doing that. We love doing like reveal for your loved ones too. So you're welcome to book a reveal to come back in after you buy the dress with everyone.
Yeah,
so it's however it works best for you. But yes, we can accommodate 6 people in the store.
Yeah, and think about, it is part of like a decision process too. So like how many people do you want involved in that? Sometimes there's a little bit of a money conversation too. Like we're all about the experience, but there are logistics like that. Like you may not want everyone here for. Everyone's different. So I've had groups of 10 that are like the best appointment, so much fun. The bride is loving it. And then I've had other times where it's just too much. And, I always ask my clients, like, how do you normally shop? Do you shop with a big group of people? Like, how do you normally make decisions? Like, do you consult with like a lot of people, or is it more normally just you and one other, trusted source that you really talk to about those decisions? And the biggest thing is making sure that it's your choice. There's always going to be people that want to invite themselves, like we get that. And I think the way to not hurt feelings is that, dress reveal option. And mentioning to them, like, I really just want to go with this one family member. I really want to go just with this one, friend. I'm feeling overwhelmed, just tell them how you're feeling, and then just say, but I can't wait to like find the dress and then invite like all my bridesmaids in or all my friends in. Whoever wants to come can come type thing. And we can certainly do like a big celebration that second time around too. But that's kind of your way out. And people do understand if you're just really honest with them and just say, you know what, I'm really nervous. Like I have no idea what to expect. I think I just want to go by myself and see what happens. So people do get it. I think when you just don't tell them and you kind of just sneak into a bridal shop and tell them later, that they may get a little hurt, but they'll have to understand that too. So
yeah, it's your experience, it's your decision. I think you need to do whatever is gonna make you the happiest, and however you're gonna make the decision the best as well. So
okay, so Tara, so we only have 2 other questions, so I'm hoping one of you all that are on here gives us another one. Just a little. So Tara, how do alterations work?
So the great thing with alterations in our boutique is that Tali and I are involved in every fitting appointment. You come in here, you meet with the seamstress here. We encourage that you start alterations about 8 weeks before the wedding. Even if you are doing custom changes, 8 weeks is plenty of time, guys, trust me. Been doing this a really long time, but yeah, so you do your fittings here. The seamstress is a third party. She has her studio, but she meets with her clients here. And normally it's anywhere between 3 to 4 fittings, I like to say, depending on the extent of alterations and custom changes that you're doing. Of course, we just had a few brides actually that got married the past couple weekends. They both bought dresses that were much larger than them, and sizing down, that process does take more fittings than a dress that fits you a little bit better. The price is the same whether you're taking 1/4 of an inch in or whether you're taking 8 inches in. The cost of alterations are the same. So that doesn't change.
Pregnancies. So we've had a lot of pregnant
We've
brides.
had a lot of pregnant brides.
So you want to wait to do your alterations until about 2 weeks before the wedding. We could totally have you come in, consult with the seamstress, and then, wait. I think the other thing that's been happening a little bit, which I totally get and respect, but sometimes we're not made aware.
We do need to know, guys.
Again, there's a place and time for everything, but if you are able to communicate it to us, we can really guide you in the right direction as far as when to come in. Obviously, we keep those things super confidential. We understand that sometimes we're finding out before family.
Yeah.
But if you are pregnant, so congratulations on the wedding and the pregnancy. And if you feel comfortable, make us aware, and then we can come up with the best game plan for alterations.
Yeah. Just let us know beforehand, and let us know if the family and your friends that are here are not aware, and we'll keep it under wraps.
We've done that before too.
You can call us, text us, just let us know beforehand.
Yeah.
And
Jamie's here.
sometimes it is good for you to come in in that 2-month mark and do the consultation, because the dress may be a little snug already, and then we need to come up with a game plan.
Yeah.
And we've done that too, where we have ordered fabric for the dresses to be able to accommodate the growing belly. So just
I don't think we've
let us
ever
know.
been in a situation where the client couldn't wear the dress.
Correct.
So there's a lot of different things that we can do. And that's really the goal, is to not have the client have to buy a new dress unless she wants to, unless she's going to feel more comfortable. We do have a lot of dresses here that have stretch that would be really comfortable to wear.
Correct.
And I know we're talking a lot about alterations, and some of you all don't live here. You may not be our clients at the moment. So we will take outside alterations if we can accommodate it.
Mm-hmm.
So we will do our best. So if you didn't buy your dress here, of course, we'd love to help you with accessories. Alterations are something that we will try, but it is something that, we have to, of course, accommodate our clients.
Yeah.
But we will certainly reach out to us and see what we can do. If we cannot, we will always find someone for you.
Correct.
So we're always happy to recommend if we are not able to help you, and that goes with anything. So
Yeah. And if you don't live in town, you are one of our clients, and you have options. We can help you find a seamstress close to your area, which we have a lot of resources, a lot of other stores that we work with that will be able to find the right seamstress for you in your area. Or we've had this scenario happen the most, where our clients from out of town, out of state, and even out of country will fly in for 3 or 4 days, and we can get all of their alterations done within that period of time, as long as we have booked your fittings with far enough advance. So again, it's all about communication, letting us know what you'd rather do, if you'd rather come in, do alterations here with us, or if you'd rather have us find someone for you close to your area.
Totally.
We did do a video, it's on Facebook, all about alterations, going a little bit more in depth about the process. So if you have Facebook, you want to know more about alterations, look for the video on our Facebook page. It's just the Bridal Finery.
Yeah. Oh, and since we did talk about designers earlier, there is a really nice, informative blog post, actually, some of our top favorite designers here in the boutique, and that's at thebridalfinery.com/blog. So super easy to find. You'll see the title with the designers and get more information.
Yeah.
So, very last question, unless any of you all have a question. So Jessica, how far in advance should I book an appointment, and is there a charge for an appointment? So,
That's a good one. You'll take that one.
Let me go for it. Okay, cool. So right now it's considered high season in bridal. So what that means is a lot of people that got engaged around Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, all those special dates where the question sometimes comes. So they tend to come in, immediately. They're excited, so they're coming into the store. Wedding may be 5 months away, it could be a year away. So this is considered part of engagement season, and that runs normally until the end of March. So bridal boutiques are generally busier between January through March. So with that being us being in season right now, I do recommend reserving your appointment at least 3 weeks to a month out if possible. If you're popping into town tomorrow, call us. We will do our best to accommodate you. Roberta and I are really on board for if we can stay late. We've done 6 p.m., 8 p.m. appointment. We've done a 9 a.m. If we can make it happen, we really will. But we have been getting on a little bit of a waiting list on the weekends. The weekdays, highly recommend. We have a little bit more time blocked off. Just our boutique is intimate. So even if it's on a weekend, it's not going to be crazy and a bunch of
Crazy.
people running around because
Yeah.
you only see one client at a time. But on the weekdays, you just get a little bit extra time. Just to relax and enjoy and celebrate with your family. So weekdays are great. As far as like 1 week, 2 weeks out should be plenty to be able to reserve that weekday appointment. But again, if you're looking at the weekends, I recommend like reserving it a month out.
For sure.
And you never know. Everyone tends to like, especially being in Orlando, like there could be something going on where it draws a lot of people to the area. So I mean, I have there's like a day in November we have like 2 people booked. So there's things like that, and then of course there's like no appointments booked at all for like 2 months before that. So it's a little unpredictable, but reach out to us and we'll always accommodate. You can go directly onto our website at thebridalfinery.com/appointments. I'll actually put it right here underneath the comment section, and you can see our full availability and we can help you from there.
Yeah.
So. And then charge. So we have made the decision to not charge for appointments.
We went back and forth for a little bit.
Yeah, we went back and forth a little bit. Only reason being if someone cancels last minute, we feel really bad because we could have accommodated someone else.
Correct.
So what we do is we just reach out a lot to get that final confirmation from you. But of course, it's just one of those things. Respect the other bride. If you can't make it in, we get it. Tell us. But we haven't had too much of an issue, and we're excited to give you an experience. And we don't expect a charge for that. It's a service that we want to give and give you the full experience and help you find your dress.
If you do decide not to come in for whatever reason, if you found your dress or whatever happens, what I recommend, not just our store, but any store, is just a courtesy of calling them and letting them know you can't make it. There's nothing wrong with you not coming in. Just let us know. Make us aware, because sometimes we do have enough time to call the client on the waiting list and let them know, hey, we had a cancellation. Do you want to come in? So just communicate with us, let us know, and maybe we have a lot of brides that will cancel when we book, or will come in for accessories, for veils, for lingerie, for so many other ways that we can help you as well. So
definitely.
Yeah.
Yay! But yeah, our clients are awesome, so we just haven't really had an issue. So we're happy to not charge and invite you all into our boutique.
Yeah.
So that's
Thank
it.
you guys so much for joining us.
Yay.
We'll be back hopefully next week,
Yes.
unless we accommodate another client at 9 a.m.
Yeah, I know. I think we're gonna get a request now.
Bye guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
We definitely don't have time to